So before I got pregnant with the twins, I went to a well women's exam, which is just like a general checkup physical, but for women. So you do a pap smear, breast exam, and something else I don't recall. So at my well women's exam, during my breast examination, they found a lump in one of my breasts. And of course, my mom had just passed away from breast cancer. So immediately I was like scared. The day closer to Dia de los Muertos is when things just started getting weird. I had the dimming lights, so you can like dim them and you can do like light, medium, or high. So we would put the boys down, we'd go clean up all their toys, and then we'd turn the lights off. And then my boyfriend would get up to use the restroom or something. He'd be like, hey, why'd you leave the lights on? And I'm like, no, I turned them off. And they'd be at the lightest setting. And so I'd go out and I'd be like, oh, okay, well, it was at the lightest setting. So maybe like physically I didn't see that they were completely off, you know? So I was like, all right, whatever, turn them off. And then like the next night it was like, hey, why'd you leave the light on again? And I'd go out there and it was like the full blast light. And I'm like, no, like I know I turned it off. The next day we have a baby monitor in their room, like a camera. He wakes up and the monitor is playing like sound. So he's like, what the fuck? And he turns on the monitor and it's like the screen and the TV is on. And it's like playing like Coco Melon or something. Like it's playing like a children's cartoon. And the boys are not crying because there's cartoons on, but they're up watching it.
What the heck?
And it's like 3 a.m.
When I think of all of that, putting up an altar, putting up pictures, candles, right? I feel like it's more of like, oh, you're just remembering them. But when I heard your story, it's like, dude, do you really open up a portal? And it almost sounds like that's what it is.
Right. And so, like I said, you never really think about it because it's your loved one. So you're just like, I'm remembering them. I'm setting up flowers and a candle and water for them. And, you know, I'm welcoming them. And I think slowly social media has altered the tradition and a lot of people are doing a lot of extra stuff. But really, you're supposed to just do the flowers, the water, the salt, and that's it.
What do you think opens up the portal? Do you feel like it's just the candle and the picture itself?
They say it's the day. He told me the story. He said that people were out there since like 1 a.m. That they had like little tents, that people were getting in fights for them. Baristas were like hiding them. I don't know. So much drama with it.
It's for sure a girl thing. It has to be.
It has to be. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't know people were so serious about fucking cups.
Yeah. Dude, there's something about Starbucks, dude, because every year, I think even Chitla wanted like the Christmas cups or something like a couple years back, but for sure a girl's thing.
Yeah.
I don't get it, like the whole Stanley thing, and I don't get it, but I know it's a girly thing.
Yeah. We were talking about posting on TikTok.
Okay. So since I realized that you start posting more, I noticed you only post on TikTok. Why though?
Mm-hmm. There's no specific reason, but I just thought I would like pop off on TikTok, but it's so hard.
You think so?
Well, like the videos that I work so hard on that I'm like, okay, editing and making time to record and all of that jazz, like I never realized how much work and time goes into that. You know? So I don't know, when I would post on TikTok, I thought like, oh, one of these, like sometimes you work so hard on a video and you're like, this one's gonna hit. And then it does like, well, for me, you know, I'm trying, it's like 200 views. And I'm like, 1 like, and it's my boyfriend.
But the thing is, dude, it's happening to me, and it's just part of the game, though. You know, you just obviously you're gonna be looking at the numbers, but then I feel like I have freaking telarañas. But you're gonna look at the numbers, but then it comes to a point that like, okay, it's part of the game. This one didn't perform.
keep it pushing
until the next, because I'm gonna post tomorrow and then tomorrow. So it's just like a never-ending game.
And you know what's so funny? The ones that I don't work on that are just like random, shitty quality, like the most random videos have popped off, and I'm like,
yeah, but I can tell you figured it out though. Like,
yeah, I did.
Yeah, I can tell. One, you're putting like the captions, like whatever you're going to be talking about, you're putting that, and then you're delivering some sort of hook. Yeah, like let me tell you about.
yeah. I try. Yeah, I really do try, but sometimes it is like defeating. Where I'm like, well, why am I trying so hard for something that's like never gonna work, you know?
It's just about having
like
fun.
Let me just go clock in.
Yeah. Oh, but wait, what do you mean by that?
Well, like let me get a job instead of trying to become a content creator, you know?
I think to be honest, and the way that I'm looking at it now is just the same thing, you know, like thank God I have my job, right? Because content creating is fucking hard, dude.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
And I don't mean this lightly, because obviously there's hard jobs.
Right.
But
okay, physically it's not hard.
Yeah. Right. But that's what I told my boyfriend. I'm like, this is so hard. Like, you don't even understand. And he does roofing, construction. So of course he's like, bull fucking shit, you know?
Right.
But I'm like, no, you don't get it. Like, once you start content creating, everything is content. You go to the grocery store, it's content. You're driving to wash your car, it's content. You're trying a new Starbucks drink, it's content. Yeah. It's like content.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult to pop off your phone or prop your camera and be like, okay, so we're trying this, we're trying that. And then going home with all these hundreds of videos and categorizing them and editing them and scheduling them, like, you know, you have to do all these things. And I'm like, one video and I'm like, that was exhausting. Yeah. And then for it to like not even pop off, I'm like, who am I fooling? But
no, okay.
I get it. I get it. You know, it's like, it's not going to do its overnight trick. And I see all these content creators like buying hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of stuff and living these lavish lives. And again, I don't think it's easy, but I would say it's on the easier side of employment, you know?
Yes and no, because I've heard of, like, I was just watching this YouTube video that I guess a lot of content creators, even with millions of followers, they're going back into getting a 9-to-5. Why?
I've seen that.
Oh, yeah, right? Because one, with like social media and stuff, you never have a steady paycheck. You never know how
much you're gonna make.
Right, exactly. And you never know how like a video is gonna perform, etc. And then the other thing too is that it's a lonely game, right? Like you said, you're going to the store, you're recording or whatever your content creating is about, but then you go back and you do everything behind the scenes. It's going to take you a long time, and you did it all by yourself most of the times. And
there's no friends in this industry. There's no like colleagues. I feel like oftentimes people are very like, oh, well, I'm not going to teach you. Like, I already know, you know? Yeah. It's like they don't want the competition. I mean, in every field, but I feel like it's very competitive.
Right.
Especially now. I always tell people, had I started doing this shit in 2020 when TikTok had popped off, girl, I would have been so poppin'. I know I would have, because I work really hard on the videos, you know?
Right. But you know what? The video that performed with you the most, it was a simple you sitting down.
Oh my God, it was so random.
But that's the thing, dude. It's because...
No makeup. I had just woken up. I was drinking my coffee and I looked over and I saw the I have like a little altar for my mom, like 24/7, like not just for Dia de los Muertos. And I was like, wow, like it looks so sad because it's Dia de los Muertos. Like I usually go all out for her. And I was like, oh, I feel sad, you know, because I can't do it this year. And I was like, everything is content. Let me tell them. So I shared my story and it went super viral. And I'm like, I had just woken up. I looked like shit. My kids were screaming in the background. I'm like, you know, in previous videos where like maybe if I'm cooking or something and I hear them screaming or crying, I'm like, oh, I have to redo that because they were screaming in the background. And that one I was just like, whatever, like I'm just going to share it.
Right.
And you just never know.
Do you mind talking about that story?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so why exactly? So you didn't do an altar like at all?
No, not this year.
Okay, not even for your mom.
I set up I have trouble saying the name of the flowers, but
okay, yeah.
I set up the orange flowers.
Yeah.
And I set up a glass of water, and that was it.
Okay.
And it was just my mom, which I have a picture of her normally up with the candle.
Right.
So it wasn't anything different other than the orange flowers that I set up for her.
So if you don't mind, I shared a little bit of your stuff like on live, but I there's more questions if you don't mind. And you, whatever you don't want to answer is fine.
No.
But do you mind sharing that?
Yeah.
Story? So quick reminder: we now have a call-in number where you guys can leave us voice messages, video calls. Let us know a story you would want us to share on the podcast. Anything you want. The goal is being able to interact with the people that support the channel. Even if you're looking for love, we will find your true love on Nomas podcast. Also, for anyone that is interested on creating your own channel, we have our Amazon storefront linked in the description where you can find all the cameras we use, the microphones, the lights, the equipment where all of our podcasts are recorded to. If you need any help with editing services, we are able to produce your entire podcast, edit your short form content from Instagram Reels, TikToks, etc. You can look at all of our content as reference and we got you covered. And finally, if you want to support the channel, you can leave us a super thanks down below, which will help us tremendously, and we'll make sure to highlight that comment on the upcoming podcast and give you a shout out. Now back to the podcast.
So last year I set up an altar for my mom, and I had seen previous TikToks where it said like, oh, if you don't put other family members on your altar, like they're not welcome to come down. And so I felt really bad. It's almost like your guilt trip to put them on there, you know?
Right.
So I go through all my family picture albums and I just start taking out all the people that have passed away in my family. We're talking over like 10 people. So it was large. And I went to Tijuana and I bought all the altar things and I did a big setup. I put every picture in a frame. I did the food, I did the flowers, I did the salt, I did everything, you know? And I was so excited because it was my first time actually doing a big altar like that. Normally I do something very small for my mom and I had only been doing it for 2 years, you know? Yeah. So it was fairly new. Yeah. And so the first night, the energy was just weird. Like I just felt it immediately when I did it. The energy just felt weird.
Really?
And I swear I never thought it was that. You never think it's what it is, you know?
Yeah.
But my brain never thought it was that. I thought, I don't know, like maybe I'm just tired or something, but the energy immediately was off.
Is there something that you felt, or it's just kind of like it's hard to describe, right?
Yeah, it's very hard to describe because it's your home, but you know, like
or you feel like uneasy a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just felt like, I don't know, like a car drives by like your house and like I'd be like, oh, what is that? Like I don't know. It was just like things like that where I was like very on edge, and we all were like that.
Huh. Interesting.
And I mainly noticed it in my kids because at that time they were babies. So they would start getting so fussy, and especially during nighttime. And I'm like, oh, witching hour. Oh, they're teething.
Yeah.
Oh, they know their bedtime's coming up. They don't want to go to sleep. I mean, I made every excuse because I had also seen that you're supposed to set up your altar before November 2nd to allow them to cross over and welcome them on November 2nd. So I started, I believe, maybe 28th, 29th. I don't remember, but I had started a couple days before and I had a whole setup for maybe a week and a half. So as the days went by, I started to notice that my twins started to progress with their symptoms. Like at first it was just a little bit of an uneasy feeling, and they were very cranky and whiny, and then it started to progress, and they would cry all the time. And so at the time I would stay home with them like 24/7. So I was like, why are they crying right now? Like they normally would wake up, to this day they wake up so happy. They're the happiest kids ever. Good morning, mama. And they're like, ah, and they would wake up screaming.
Really?
Like, ah. And I'm like that kind of scream that you're just like, what's wrong?
Right.
And nothing would be wrong with them. And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, there really came a point, I think at the end of it, where I like sat down and I'm like, what is going on? Like, there's something fucking going on. This isn't normal. Because so much shit was happening. And I'm like I was so frustrated. I didn't know what was going on. And my boyfriend was like, well, I don't know, but I feel like everything started when you set up the altar.
Oh, so that was he's the one that first
He's the one that told me.
Okay.
And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, why would you say that? And I got so offended because I set up the altar for my mom. Like, that was my intention. It was for my mom. Like, I never thought all these other people were included because I didn't do it for them. I just wanted to include them to also welcome them.
Right.
But it was never my intention to like invite them into my home. Like, I never really, like, nunca le di la importancia a estas personas, no sabiendo quién eran de verdad, because these were like aunts of my mom or brothers of my mom. Like, they weren't related, like, first people to me, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So by the end of, or like the day closer to Dia de los Muertos is when things just started getting weird. I have the dimming lights, so you can like dim them and you can do like light, medium, or high. So we would put the boys down, we'd go clean up all their toys, and then we'd turn the lights off. And then my boyfriend would get up to use the restroom or something. He'd be like, hey, why'd you leave the lights on? And I'm like, no, I turned them off. And they'd be at the lightest setting.
Wow.
And so I'd go out and I'd be like, oh, okay, well, it was at the lightest setting. So maybe like physically I didn't see that they were completely off, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, whatever, turn them off. And then like the next night, it was like, hey, why'd you leave the light on again? And I'd go out there and it was like the full blast light. And I'm like, no, like, I know I turned it off. Yeah. Like the dimming one, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But I didn't leave on the full blast like light, you know? So we were like, what the hell? That's weird. Again, we're like, something's wrong with the switch or something. Like, you never think it's that, right? And then another time, like, the babies woke up screaming in the middle of the night. And we're like, oh my God, we get up, we go in their room. And again, the lights in their room are dimming lights. They're fully blasted on.
What the heck?
And I'm like, you didn't turn off the light? And he's like, yes, I turned it off.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, something's going on. So we turn off the light. We soothe them. We put them back down. They go to sleep. The next day, we have a baby monitor in their room, like a camera. He wakes up and the monitor is playing like sound. Ooh. So he's like, what the fuck? And he turns on the monitor and it's like the screen and the TV is on. What? And it's like playing like Coco Melon or something. Like, it's playing like a children's cartoon.
Right.
And the boys are not crying because there's cartoons on, but they're up watching it.
What the heck?
And it's like 3 a.m.
Ooh, fuck.
And he's like, babe. And he like wakes me up and I'm like, what? He's like, the boys are up, the TV's on.
Oh my God.
So we go in the room and we're like, what the hell is going on? And mind you, by this time, it's already like the 3rd, 4th night of weird shit going on. So at that point, I think we kind of looked at each other and we gave ourselves like that look, like, I think we know what it is, you know? So we turn the TV off. We, again, soothe them, put them back down. And immediately at 3 a.m, I start taking all this shit down. I was like, fuck this. I threw everything in the trash. I grabbed a trash bag and I blew out all the candles. I took out the mantel. I took out the food, everything. I grabbed a trash bag. I put it in the trash. I fucking threw that shit in the garbage.
Oh, way, dude.
At 3 a.m.
Fuck,
I was like, get the
crazy.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Whatever you are, whoever you are, I was like, you need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And I grabbed it. I put it all in the trash and I threw it away.
Oh, shit.
And he kind of looked at me like,
yeah,
are you okay? And I was like, I need to make sure whatever it is, I need them to know that they're not fucking welcomed here, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I guess because I always did it for my mom, I never put, like, nunca le di importancia a lo que de verdad significaba porque it was my mom.
Right.
Like, there was no need to worry if they had bad intentions, if they were demons, if they were this, if they were that, you know?
Yeah.
Because it was my mom. So I'm like, there's just no way it would have any ill intentions towards me because I'm welcoming my mom.
Right.
And every year that I have done it, I've never had a bad experience. But that one year where I tried to include everybody, that's where it all went wrong. So I threw everything away, and I was very clear when I was throwing everything away. I was like, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. You're not welcomed here. You're not welcome here. And you're never coming back. And I was throwing everything away, like shattering everything. I threw it in the garbage and I started praying. I just did like a rosario. And I was like, you know, whatever it is, I hope it can leave. I don't know. Like, I really don't know where I messed up because once I posted the TikTok, I started seeing like a lot of comments about people saying like, it's because you needed to do this or you needed to do that. I don't know. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. But I really do think that someone that I put on the altar just was something else, you know? It was either something else or it was them and they just didn't fuck with me the way I thought they did.
Oh, shit. Do you have an idea on who?
Yeah, I have a feeling of who.
What the heck?
Yeah, I do. I do have a feeling. And it's funny because, like, I felt it, like, right away. I felt it. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it was just lots of emotions going on.
Yeah.
Because I was pissed. Like, I felt anger, which was weird because it's like, what am I angry at? There's nothing to be angry at. But I got really upset that they were fucking with my kids.
Right.
You know, it's like, again, it sounds like I'm crazy because it's like, who was fucking with your kids? Like, there was no one. But I truly believe there was an entity, whatever that entity was. I don't know. I don't know who. But what bothered me was that they were messing with my kids because it's like, either they were a lot more prone to be messed with or I don't know. Right.
Yeah, because it almost seems like they were targeting them.
Yeah, so because it started at home, like random things.
Yeah. Aside from the dimming lights? Because the dimming lights was just inside of the
it was just
room.
The living room.
Oh, okay, living room. Okay.
At first it started in the living room.
Yeah.
And it was just the lights. And then it started, they're just the twins' room, and that was it. And by that point, it maybe was the third day, and then the fourth day was when I was like, "Fuck that! Like, that's enough." So I don't know. After posting that video, I realized like the power that portal has.
Yes. So
it's
that
crazy.
So that's what I was gonna say, dude. Like, okay. Because when I think of all of that, putting up an altar, putting up pictures, candles, right? I feel like it's more of like, oh, you're just remembering them. But when I heard your story, it's like, dude, do you really open up a portal? And it almost sounds like that's what it is.
Right. And so, like I said, you never really think about it because it's your loved one. So
yeah.
You're just like, I'm remembering them. I'm setting up flowers and a candle and water for them. And, you know, I'm welcoming them. And I think slowly social media has altered the tradition, and a lot of people are doing a lot of extra stuff, but really you're supposed to just do the flowers, the water, the salt, and that's it. So
what do you think opens up the portal? Do you feel like it's just a candle in the picture itself?
They say it's the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, pues por eso se dice como el Día de los Muertos.
Yeah.
Porque, like, they have that portal is open that day.
But that started happening days prior to that.
Yeah.
So it's not just that day.
Yeah.
So that's the part that tripped me out, because it's like, I think I mentioned it when I was doing the live, that it's so weird that just a picture in a candle could make that happen.
Yeah.
That's something hard to
I don't know.
comprehend.
Some people were even like, you need to cleanse your house. Like, you have stuff in there. But to this date, that day when I threw everything away, you wouldn't believe the energy there was the next morning.
Really?
It was my home again. It felt light and airy and peaceful. And my boys woke up like, good morning, mama.
No way.
And happy, and everything just went back to normal. And I'm like, I wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't crazy. There's just no way.
Did you ever ask your dad, like, or did you tell him about this situation or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was just curious to see, like, nah, this person wasn't good or something.
No, I have my doubts. There's two people I think it could have been. I haven't narrowed it down, but we have like a gut feeling about someone. I have a gut feeling.
Yeah, that's insane.
So I'm like, I'm never doing this shit again. So this year I only did like something very small for my mom, and I went to the cemetery to drop off flowers. But no, I was like, I need to take a year off to make sure that this isn't gonna happen again.
Yeah, it's weird, dude, because I hadn't even noticed. Chelo commented on your post. And when I saw it, I'm like, what the heck? And it brought back memories to that last year. I think she mentioned it was around the same time, the whole witching hour thing. Dude, it was literally happening to my daughter. Like, there was nothing that could control her unless, like, Chelo came and, like, hugged her. But it was, like, a cry, like, frantically crying. Yeah. And it would happen around 6-ish or something like that. And it just, like, I couldn't calm her down.
Yeah.
There's for sure things that we don't see, right?
Right.
Like at specific times, and just it's so weird to me.
Yeah.
But there goes proof that all of this does exist.
Yeah, I 100% believe that. I don't, like you said, I don't know what opens that portal, because like you said, we put a candle and a picture and some flowers up, and all of a sudden all these people think, they can cross over, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, I was trying to be nice. So the fact that I invited you and you still tried to, and you know what? I've also, I've talked about it with some of my older aunts and stuff, and they say like, no necesariamente hicieron algo malo, pero hay como espíritus como juguetones.
Yeah.
That they just want to mess with people. Like, that's their way of just playing with you. And
or get attention.
And, or get attention. So some of my aunts have been like, well, it's not necessarily like something bad, And I'm like, yeah, but it's not good. And it didn't feel good. Like, it didn't feel like they were playing. It felt like they were trying to be like bad.
Yeah, for sure. Was there something on the TikTok comments that caught your attention, or did other people mention anything like that?
A lot of people just said like I had to cleanse my space before doing that. That I had to like add other stuff to my altar. That I had to just like a lot of different tips to like
prior to setting up the altar.
Yeah, prior and on the altar that I'm supposed to put to like protect my home and the space and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I said, after posting the TikTok, I realized that I don't really know what I'm doing when I set up an altar.
Yeah.
And a lot of people
that's what I was gonna,
don't know what they're
say.
doing because social media has made it like a trend to do, and it's not a trend because it's very much real and you're very much inviting these people into your home. So for me, that was the biggest lesson. Like, I can't do this for just anybody, you know? And it also makes you think, like, maybe there is, like I have, como dicen que tienes como un don.
Yeah.
You know, it's like maybe I have, like, something that makes me open to these kinds of energies or these kinds of things. So, because it's like, I know it doesn't happen to everybody.
Right.
So I don't know. It could have been anything. I don't know. But it could have been that I didn't do the right thing on my altar. But yeah, they definitely opened my eyes to, which is also why I took a year off, because I really wanted to learn and make sure I'm doing things correctly, because obviously I don't want that happening again. So, and obviously I'm not going to put anyone else on there but my mom. But it's interesting to know and learn about how deep it really goes.
I think that's why Chelo didn't do an altar this year. I think she probably saw your post.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, no.
And she didn't do one. But I mean, I brought out my dad's picture. Same thing, I put up a vela. Like, I always have his picture and stuff like that, but I just brought up his bigger picture.
Right.
Put a candle for him and a beer, a Budweiser.
Yeah.
And the cool thing that it was super, I think it's nice and beautiful that my daughter, like, as soon as she saw the picture, she pointed and Papa. Like, what? Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't know if, like, I was asking Chilo, like, because you try to make sense of all of these things, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I wonder if she sees a resemblance, or I wonder if my daughter has already met my dad, like, in the spiritual realm, because you know how they say that at times people, like your parents or whatever, they've already met your kids prior to them actually coming, like, if they have passed, right? So I wonder if my dad was already taking care of my daughter before she came into the physical realm, that she knows him, like, you know, and so, yeah, I think that was beautiful that she saw my dad and like, oh, Papa, like, oh, like, that's beautiful.
One of my twins will ask to take flowers to my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He'll be like, oh, can we take flowers to grandma? Can we take flowers to grandma? And I'm like, what did you say? He's like, yeah, I want to take flowers to grandma.
What?
And like, no one will be talking about her. Like, we hadn't even gone to the cemetery or anything recently, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you want to take flowers to grandma? He's like, yeah, I want to take flowers to grandma. And I'm like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
But again, it's just like, de donde sacan estas cosas, you know?
Yeah, for the people that don't know, how old are your kids?
2.5.
And they never got to meet your mom.
No, they never got to meet my mom.
So that's why it's kind of like more a little bit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, it's I don't know, man. Like, I still think, and they've said this many times, right, that reality is stranger than fiction. Like, what the heck is this? Like, like that there's something that we can't see that has the power to turn on lights and all that energy force. Yeah. It's insane. And then that at one day you can be fully alive and physical here, and then the next thing you're just like vanished. Like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Have you had any dreams? I know last time, like, it's been a while you haven't been here.
I know, it's been a long time. I almost forgot how to get here when I was driving here. Yeah, I wanted to go down the first street, not the second one, and I was like, wait, I don't think it's this one. But
have you had any?
No, I haven't. I used to, when my mom first passed, I used to dream her all the time. Yeah. And now, not so much. I dream of her here and there, but not as much as I used to. Yeah,
I feel like that's a common thing, that when people recently pass, you start dreaming them.
I heard it's because they haven't fully, like, left.
So they're transitioned.
They haven't fully transitioned.
Yeah, dude, that's very interesting. And going back to the whole thing about, like, since you started posting more on TikTok, why just TikTok? Why not Instagram?
I don't know.
Because you're already creating the content.
You know what? I know. I know. It's because on TikTok, I feel like I don't have anyone I know, so I'm not embarrassed. You know? And Instagram, it's like I have all my friends and all the people that I've worked with and stuff. Like, it's a little bit more, like, active as far as like my relationships with
It's
people.
more
So I'm
personal,
like,
like
right.
yeah.
So I'm like, I'm a little more embarrassed, but I've had people tell me like, I'll still post like pictures of like my dinners and stuff. And they're like, can you post this? Like, how did you make this? And I'm like, maybe I should just post it here too.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Because that's the way I see it. It's like, if you're already making the content, make the most. Yeah, and make the most out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like post it on. You should even start a YouTube channel and post your shorts, your TikToks, Instagram, post it everywhere. But I do get you of the whole Instagram and TikTok thing.
Yeah.
So many people talk about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That Instagram, same thing, like you said, there's so many people that you know, your family members, people that you've probably worked with in the past, and you would figure, right, the more rational thing would be, oh, this is people that I know me, that love me, that support me,
that will interact with my content.
And it's a total opposite.
Yeah.
You'll rather post somewhere where nobody knows you, or the majority of people don't know you, but you feel safer posting there.
Yep.
Isn't it crazy?
It's crazy. And you know what? I've even tried it. I've posted some TikToks where like I don't really show myself. It's more like vlog type style on Instagram to kind of test the waters and see how it goes.
Yeah.
And it flops because no one, and you have to make your Instagram public.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I did the whole shebang. I made it public. I like switched up my bio to make it a little more like not as personal.
Right.
Anyways, it flopped. And I'm like, exactly what I thought, because it's like they know you, so they're like, oh, I don't know. It's weird.
Because they don't believe this new version of you.
Yeah, but then they wish Kim Kardashian happy birthday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, bitch, she doesn't care about you. Like,
dude, that's so weird, right?
It's bizarre.
Like, they know this person is not gonna answer back to them, but they like, they're commenting, oh, let's go, champ. Yeah.
It's like, it's weird. It's so weird to me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I think for me, it's one of the biggest things is that obviously I know there's people watching, right? Because each view is a person, but when you're out in the real world, when somebody's like, coworkers are like today, this happened today, like, hey, ¿por qué te vestiste de papa el otro día? Like, what the fuck? Like, because I was dressed for like the papa, right, for Halloween, but I get a little bit like embarrassed, like, oh fuck, they're watching, you know what I mean? Because I feel like here I'm safe, like nobody's watching me,
right?
But then you post it, and even if it's earlier you said like if it's 200 views, you feel like it flopped, but that's 200 people that watched it, and let's say if it's a couple people from work, like, oh shit, like I forget that people were watching it, you know?
Yeah.
But going back to that,
but did they comment or like that video?
Nah, because I don't even know they're watching, dude. Yeah.
But it's like you saw it.
Yeah.
And I know you.
Yeah.
And you didn't interact with it, which has happened to me too. Right. Where I'm like, oh, you messaged me about my video, but you didn't like it, you didn't comment it, and you privately messaged me. Hey. Yeah. And I'm like, well, you could have commented on it, and it would have gotten me more engagement.
Right, like let me help you out, and then I'll message you.
Right. It's like, now I'm not gonna reply.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's weird.
But I think even if the video flops, you just have to like continue posting. Just continue posting it.
That's where I'm at. That funk. Yeah. Where I'm like, ugh. Yeah. I done it and it didn't work, so let's move on.
Yeah, nah, you can't.
I know, I shouldn't. And my boyfriend wants to buy me that like camera that all the vloggers have for Christmas.
Okay, the DJI.
Yeah, it's like what, $400 or something. Yeah. So he's like, "Do you want that for Christmas?" Like he's trying to like encourage me, and I'm like, honestly, no. Like, I don't think I'm committed enough for you to spend that money.
And it's not going to make it easier. It's going to make it harder, dude.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot easier with your phone. Yeah. Because your phone is readily available. You have everything there. Yeah. With that camera, trust me, I have it and I have to force myself to use it. Yeah. Because now you have to transfer that SD card to a computer, and it's just, with your phone, everything is there.
Yeah. That's what I told him. I was like, I don't think I'm committed enough. Like, I don't think so. When you see me a little more committed, I think maybe,
right,
but not right now. I was like, I don't want you to spend on something that is just gonna sit there, you know?
Yeah.
At least I'm honest.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. But you know what? Like for me, I don't know. I really like podcasts, right? And I think this is the third year, I believe, doing the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
It's felt like forever.
Really? No, it's been 3 years.
So the postpartum video was your first year?
Yeah, I believe so.
That was 2023.
23, 24. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Because I've been doing it for like 3 years, I believe. Maybe going a little bit more, maybe towards 4 years, but for sure no more than 4 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was telling the girl who did my hair today that I was coming. She's like, oh, what plans do you have later? I said, I think I'm going on a podcast.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, like, what are you going to talk about?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out, you know? And she was like, oh, well, you can't really talk about postpartum anymore. And I'm like, yeah. Well, that's already gone.
Yeah.
So,
but you truly can, dude. Okay, but because the thing is, okay, so that's the thing, right? Even if that post took off, right? That I think it was like 2.6 million or 2
I think
point
that's
something.
still your most watched video.
There's one that's probably just right there. So there was one. I think we were talking about the UK strawberries versus the US, but that one took off on Instagram. That one's at 2 point something million too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yours is, if not the number one, it's right there. Yeah. But dude, there's been so many videos of yours that took off, dude. The red ribbon one.
Oh yeah.
For
the
eclipse.
boring children's party.
Oh,
the beige.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, they were chewing me up on that one.
And then people started making videos with
duets.
that. Yeah. They would use that voiceover to record their videos.
I
so like,
saw
oh, shit.
that. Yeah.
So man, that one, and then the one of like La Cuarentena, that one took off. There's which other ones? There's so many that of yours took off, but it's just because one, it has to do with the delivery. It has to do with the editing.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything
and
adds to it.
And then also it just depends, like if it hits the algorithm, like if maybe people weren't logged in at the time that you posted it, and since not a large amount of people watched it, just it dies down.
Yeah.
Because similar to what you said earlier, right? At times you feel like, okay, this video is gonna freaking take off.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, and it's just like, yeah. It's
so discouraging when it doesn't, but
yeah.
I don't know. I think we also are living in a time frame where it's like everyone's trying to pop off, you know?
Or yeah.
So it's like overly saturated. So it's even harder.
Right. But then it's I don't know. It's the thing is that if you don't start now, then when, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is that I feel like social media is never gonna die off. It's just like continue, like only the strong survive, right? Like right now you're thinking of like, I just kind of want to let it go. Mm-hmm. But then it's just like, how many people those are gonna do exactly that? And then like, okay, only the strong survive.
Right.
And I've mentioned this so many times, right? That it took, like, I just discovered Theo Von like about a year ago, and other many podcasts out there, and people that like, there's a lot of even influencers from San Diego that I had no idea they existed. And then I go into their page on TikTok and they're like in the millions. I'm like, what the heck? And they're from here.
Yeah.
So there's so many people out there, but it takes years just to get discovered, you know? So you just have to, now the way I look at it is just like, you know what, I'm gonna have fun. If I'm enjoying it, I'm gonna continue doing it and not expect anything. Yeah. Like you can't expect anything.
Yeah.
But
there's like a phrase that says like expectations kill something.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that too.
Yeah.
So it is true. I think if you enjoy it and you're doing it for fun and it takes off, it's like sweet. But if you're doing it with the intention of it taking off, it kind of takes the fun away.
Right. But you for sure figured out like the strategy behind it. You for sure got it. I remember not even too long ago that you were kind of wondering on how to edit and all that. You have it already.
Yeah, shout out to CapCut.
Yeah, CapCut is freaking even
and it's like easy, you know?
Yeah, it's easy.
It's not like, I mean, yes, it takes time and you have to kind of like clip it and all these things. Yes, it's hard, but really it's not.
Yeah. The hardest thing, like everything in life, is getting started. Once you get started.
And also like perdiendo la vergüenza, I feel like.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I'm still like shy, like recording in public and stuff. Okay. It's like, esta quien se cree, you know? And I'm like...
So do you pull out your phone and record yourself like that?
No, okay. I'm still working on it. Yeah. I have another friend who's kind of trying to do content creating too. Yeah. And the other day she posted a video of like a TJ Maxx haul. Mm-hmm. And in the haul, she had a clip of herself like shopping in the groceries, in the kids' clothing aisle or something like that. And like it looked like a outer angle, so she set up her phone. And so shit. I commented and I was like, I'm so proud of you for that outer angle capture. And she responded, was like, I'm so thankful you watched that, because I was so embarrassed.
Right.
And it's so true. It's like sometimes I prop off my phone and I'm like, oh, someone's coming, and I'm like, let me grab my phone because I'm like embarrassed, you know.
But now so many people do it that it's more normal, right? It's so. But it's still nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Do you feel like, are you afraid of doing public speaking?
No.
Really?
I actually took a public speaking class in college.
Oh, okay.
So like my public speaking is great.
Yeah.
I think. No, but I took a public speaking class in college. So really all you did in that class was give presentations in front of 30 people every single day.
Oh shit.
So
but then if it's the same people, then
you get comfortable,
right?
Yeah,
that's the thing.
But it was always a different subject. It was always different things you didn't know.
Okay.
So they really worked on trying to make you uncomfortable, or like your homework was to go do things in other crowds and stuff like that. So I think that really helps.
You know, I'm doing all of that on my own, right? I've always said, like, all of this that I'm doing, whatever God's plan has for me, I'm using all of this as my schooling, right? Mm-hmm. The behind the scenes, the cameras, the mics, how to set everything up, the editing, how to like maintain a conversation. Oh shit. How to maintain a conversation, like everything. I'm using this as my schooling now. I'm incorporating lives, and doing lives, it's a similar feeling, if not a little bit more frightening than doing the podcast. You know what? I feel like doing the podcast before I would get super, super nervous. I still do. I'm not going to lie, but now it's a lot less. Why? Because I kind of know if I get stuck, I can always rely on having a piece of content or something to react to, whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. But now with the live, I have like 19 episodes, and it's truly just you talking by yourself. Yeah. So that's
and then
hard.
You don't even know your audience.
Right.
You know, you don't know. Like, yeah, you know who's watching, but anyone can watch.
Anyone.
If you're taking a public speaking class, you know your audience, you know who's sitting there, but on a live, you don't. Yeah. Anyone can come through. Anyone can say, this guy fucking sucks, you know, and you're just like, damn, I'm working really hard.
Yeah, but that's part of it, dude. You know, I'm using all of this as freaking schooling. Like, now it's freaking dope, dude, that everybody has this resource that you can go live and people across the world can see you. Like, isn't that freaking insane? Yeah. So why not use that, you know? And I'm trying to implement all of that. And one is to be able to, like, okay, how can I carry on a conversation with myself? Obviously, there's people, like, at times that comment and stuff. So how can I make that entertaining? Now I can receive calls, things like that. But it's just, I like it because it's challenging to me.
Right.
And I mean, I like content creating, and I get to, because since I don't have time to do like artwork and stuff, I get to be creative and use art in that form. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. You think you would be able to do a live? Like, you think you can story tell for a whole hour?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, you have a lot of stories. So.
Yeah, I could talk. Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Dude, you should do a live.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just, again, that fear of like, oh, only one person is watching.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's just getting over it.
Yeah.
Like, once you get over it, like, who cares if you're telling your story to one person, you know?
Yeah.
That one person might send it to someone else and be like, yo, like, look at this story. And then it's two. And then it, you know, you just grow.
And consistency. You have to be consistent. Because if not, like you're going to lose traction.
I don't know her name, but she started sharing stories. She's from Mexico, and she would share stories about her lashing. And so she would lash at people's houses. Oh. And they're so funny, man. Really? And she, like, habla como con, like, like con sazón, you know, when people talk, they just have this, like, way of talking. And she tells her story, and they're so funny. And I always get inspired by her, because I'm like, if I shared some of these stories from when I used to lash, girl,
no way.
Yeah.
What exactly would they tell you stories? The girls? Or
yeah, like they would tell me things that I'm like
chisme stuff.
Oh my God, like, why did you tell me that? I don't want to know. And she's like, no, but this and that. And they would just feel so comfortable, or things that would happen, or just endless of stories, you know? And so I would watch her, and they would be so hilarious. And like, she has popped off from these stories. And I'm like, they were just her experiences, and she started with like 20 followers because I started following her.
Oh shit, no way.
When she didn't have any followers. I think when I started following her, she had like 200 followers.
Yeah. How many followers does she have now?
Over like hundreds. Shit. Over 100K for sure.
Oh man.
Yeah. And she goes live, and she gets like brand deals and all this stuff. And I'm like,
dude, you can do it too.
Crazy. I was literally watching her like, I want to say 2 months ago. Yeah.
But you know what? I feel like, and I know you might think otherwise, but I feel like it's easier for women or girls to go freaking more viral, right?
I think so too.
But you have all the skill sets to do it. You just have to be consistent and not give up, dude.
Yeah.
One, because like you said, you have so many stories to tell. And you have, I think I even mentioned earlier or a couple of days prior, that when I went live on TikTok, somebody was asking for you, like, oh, where's the girl that talked about postpartum? Because she enjoyed the way you talked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I know. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Because it's like, you're not for everyone, you know, but it's about building the community that is for you, you know, and it's like, you either love it or you hate it. There's people that are viral that I am not fond of. I'm like, I don't get why people watch them, but, you know, to each their own.
Yeah, I agree. So are you still down to talk about what you were going to talk about? Or?
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, okay, cool. So I don't really know much of the story, so I'm going to listen to it.
Yeah, I got here and I was like, so are you down to talk about this? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Okay. So before I got pregnant with the twins, I went to a well women's exam, which is just like a general checkup, physical, but for women. So you do a pap smear, breast exam, and something else I don't recall. So at my well women's exam, during my breast examination, they found a lump in one of my breasts. And of course, my mom had just passed away from breast cancer. So immediately I was like, scared. She was like, don't worry about it. We're going to send you to get an ultrasound to see what we see from imaging. We'll go from there. But appointments are not like back to back here. You know, it's like you go to one, you wait for insurance to approve your referral, and then you go to your appointment. So in between, it's like 2-3 weeks in between all of these appointments. So I go to the ultrasound referral, and I think everybody was trying to like make me feel better, and we're like, it's nothing. Once they do the ultrasound, it'll just be nothing and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I go to the ultrasound, they do it, and they send your results to your primary doctor. So you have to schedule another appointment. So by this point, it already had been like 2 months. I go back to my primary doctor, and she's like, well, they have to do a biopsy because it just didn't look good enough for them to rule it out.
Yeah.
So again, anxiety's on 1,000 because I'm like, my mom just passed away from this. Now you're telling me I have this. I don't know what this is, you know? So then I schedule a biopsy, and I go to my biopsy, and they take like a piece of the tumor that they had found. And then I have to wait for results, go back to my primary, and then my primary told me that it was not malignant. So that was like a breath of fresh air. And she ruled it as a fibroadenoma, which is just tissue pretty much curled up into like a little ball, which is a tumor. But it wasn't malignant, so it wasn't cancer. So at that point, I was like, whew, I could breathe. And then I get pregnant. So she wanted to remove it because it was causing a lot of pain, and it was growing really, really fast.
What the heck?
So I think when they first did the ultrasound, it was like 1 inch big. And by the time they had done the biopsy, it had been like 1.5 inches, which was only a month in between. So she's like, it has to go because of the rate that it's growing. So they decided that they were going to do a lumpectomy and remove the tumor, the fibroadenoma. But then I got pregnant, so I couldn't have surgery. I went through my pregnancy, and I followed back, I think maybe 2-3 months after I gave birth. And I had to go through the whole process again because it had been too long of like testing. So they had to redo the whole testing. So I went through the whole testing, and I finally went through with surgery in, I want to say July. I went through with surgery. I did a lumpectomy. They removed it. It was a scar a cut about 2 inches. And they removed it, and they still sent it to like labs to make sure it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything. So that was good. But yeah, it was really, really scary because again, the unknown, you know, like you just don't know what it is. I had just gone through everything that happened with my mom. So I was like, I don't know what this lump is. And luckily it was nothing, but I always say like it's better to just know than not know, because had I not gone to that women's exam, I would have never known that was there. And as much as it could have been malignant, it could have not been malignant. So it's really important to take care of your health.
Yeah, but isn't it crazy that as soon as they told you that there was something like there that could have, right, you started like
immediately. And it sucks because I feel like there's not much support. So when I first went to my first, so I was referred to a surgeon through UCSD. So I went to my first like surgeon like meetup. It was like my first day meeting my surgeon and talking about what a lumpectomy consisted of. And so I was really scared. I had already known that it wasn't malignant, but no matter what, I'm going through a surgery. I'm being put down. There's a foreign thing that has to come out of my body. So I was nervous.
Yeah.
You know, I had anxiety about it. I had 1,000 questions about it. And you're my doctor. You need to answer all my questions. Like, I should never feel like I'm a burden because I have questions, right? So I get to my first appointment and I'm like nervous, and I get sent to like the breast cancer like clinic because it's a breast surgeon. So she operates through there. So I'm sitting with all these women that are going through chemo. They don't have hair. I'm going through grief. I just lost my mom. It's just like so many emotions like going through my head. And I finally get into the room and she's like, okay, well, we're doing a lumpectomy. What day works for you? And I'm like, oh, well, I was wondering like where the incision is, like how big is it? Like, you know, what kind of anesthesia do you use? Like I had like questions, and she's like, you're just getting you're just getting a lumpectomy. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, but I still have questions. And she's like, yeah, but it's not malignant. Like she kind of like downplayed my situation and my feelings, and I was like,
and they lose the empathy towards people, right? Because they do it so, I guess, often.
Yeah, and I think because she thought like, well, you don't have cancer, so you don't matter. Right. That's what it felt like. Like, well, your tumor is not cancerous, so why do you care?
Yeah, but it's still a procedure,
it does, you know? Yeah, and I'm like, wow. So immediately when she responded like that, I just shut down. I was like, I'm not talking to you. Like, there's just no way, you know?
Yeah, I feel like if you go into that type of field, you have to learn how to talk to people. Like,
no matter what.
Yeah, people are there nervous.
Yeah, I could get a skin tag removed from my fucking finger, and I'm going to have 1,000 questions. Like, and they're all valid.
It's like any profession, right? Let's say if you go for the very first time to get your lashes done, right? Yeah. Like, hey girl, like I'm gonna be doing this, we're gonna be doing this. Like, do you have any questions for me before we get started? Like,
is it normal to feel this or that? You know, let alone being put down. Like I'm half fucking dead. Yeah. So I immediately shut down and I was like, okay, this is not gonna work. I don't tell her. I just continue to let her talk, and she's talking and talking, letting me know, okay, well, I let her do everything because I'm like, I'm not gonna like sit here and tell you I don't feel comfortable. Like, I'll just not schedule my surgery with you. So she's like, okay, well, what day do you want to come in? Does this time work? Okay, so when you check in, you're gonna go in 7, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. And then her nurse comes in and she's like, okay, so we're all set for this day, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, actually that day's not going to work for me. I was like, I'm just going to call and schedule whenever I figure out my schedule. And she's like, oh, okay, are you sure? Like she books up really fast. Like you should just book it now. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and call whenever I feel comfortable. 'Cause I don't really know my schedule right now. So I'll just call. She's like, all right, cool. So I leave, and then they have like a rep call me from the hospital, and they're like, hey, we just wanted to follow up. You haven't scheduled. Like, can we schedule it for you? I was like, yeah, I can schedule, but with a different doctor. Oh, shit. And she's like, why? Yeah. I'm like, because I didn't feel comfortable with her. Yeah. And so I share my experience, and she's like, I'm so sorry that you went through that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's like, I'm so sorry. Like, we always want to make you guys feel comfortable no matter what. And that's exactly what I told her. I'm like, it doesn't matter if I don't have cancer. Like, I'm stoked. Yeah. It's not cancer, you know? Right. Like, I'm grateful that it's not cancer. But I'm still going through a procedure. I'm still scared. I'm still nervous. I still have to take time off. I still have to schedule things around this. Yeah. So I think my feelings are just as valid as any other patient's. Right. So she was like, yeah, let me refer you to a different surgeon. And so the surgeon that I did go through the surgery with, completely different. She was so sweet and just so helpful. She went down to every single detail, and it was a great experience. Yeah,
dude, it's crazy that some people are just like, it almost seems like they don't care, right? Like when Chelo was she was about to give birth, like they couldn't find her vein, so like they were poking her all over, and it got to a point that they just couldn't find her vein. Like I think they had to be like a woman has to be hooked up to, I think, IV, or I don't know exactly what, but they couldn't find her vein, and they just kept on like digging, and Chelo was in pain.
Oh my God.
She was in pain, right? And she started like, out of Chelo being in so much pain, and like keep in mind, this was like the third person trying to like find her vein to like get her hooked up and stuff. It gets to a point that Chelo's like in so much pain that Chelo starts like singing a song to try to like ease the pain. And then the lady's like, sorry, hon, like we have to do this. And like she tries to wiggle the freaking like the needle and like continue poking her. I'm like, hey, stop. Like,
yeah, like relax.
Like, fuck, I got so pissed, dude. Like, in my head, I started planning so many different scenarios. Like, dude, I'm about to freaking get arrested by socking one of these people.
Yeah.
But I finally told them to stop. Like, and they brought somebody else completely different. Same scenario, right? And they're like, oh, honey, like, honestly, we shouldn't even be doing this. So they were fighting with each other. Like, why are you doing this? Like, this is not necessary. Well, this is procedure. Like, blah, blah, blah. Completely different. Yeah. And then the other person was like, don't worry, hon, we're going to find it, but we'll make sure that you don't feel like no pain. You know?
It's crazy what advocating for yourself does, because
big time.
You could have sat there and continued to let them try. And how far was it going to go, you know, and how much pain was she going to go through until someone said, hey, stop.
Yeah. Oh,
so
man.
It's just like, you have to advocate for yourself, and it's sad. It's sad that we have to speak up in order to get proper treatment. But unfortunately, we do.
Ooh, I feel like that's one of the moments that like my blood was boiling, because I was seeing like how much pain Chelo is, and she can manage pain. Like I've seen her like in other situations, and she's good. In this moment, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, man, I pictured everything. Like, fuck. What if I just freaking toss this freaking nurse or something? Yeah. Oh, man.
It's crazy. And it's so insensitive. Like, big time. She's about to give birth. She's already in pain. And you think it's okay to poke her 40 other times? Like,
dude, they even brought this thing. Like, I think it's like almost like a glow in the dark thing.
To see her veins?
Yeah. And they couldn't even get it with that, dude. And they kept on poking her. I'm like, nah, enough is enough. Like, I screamed, dude, like, hey, stop. And they jumped. But I was like, dude, if this is what it's going to take.
Yeah, sometimes you have to advocate for yourself. And like I said, I really felt so uncomfortable with that surgeon. Like, I still remember her face. Like, tenía cara de mala, you know? Like, okay, well, you're here for this. Like, like she was just annoyed. No, and you know what? She even said, like, well, it's not cancerous. Like, you don't have to remove it.
Oh, what the heck?
And I'm like, well, yeah, but they said I should.
Right.
Like, didn't you read the file? It's like... Yeah. It felt like I was just a burden to her, you know? And I'm like, yeah, you're not getting my insurance money.
But isn't it crazy that hospitals, it's a private business? Mm-hmm. You would figure that because we always look at like hospitals and all that, like as if it's part of the government, like, oh, to help the people, right? But it's a private business, dude.
Yeah.
That's a part that makes it like even like,
question if they're there to help.
Right. Or they're just there for like profit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I'm sure there's a lot of horror stories out there that people get hurt, and like I've heard of people getting surgery on the wrong part of their body when they write like, oh, it's the other leg.
Yeah, or when they take out like the wrong organ or something like that. I've heard that too, and I'm like they took out the right kidney and it was the left. It's like, what the hell? Crazy.
Is that the viral thing that's happening for Starbucks or no?
Yeah, I didn't bring Big Papa Bear.
So this is one of them.
They dropped Starbucks Hello Kitty, and then they dropped like regular Starbucks merch. So the little famous bear. Yeah. Is just Starbucks. It doesn't have to do with Hello Kitty.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a collab.
No, it's just Starbucks.
Oh, what the heck?
So, but I have that one too.
Oh, you got the bear one? Mm-hmm. What the heck?
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. My boyfriend got it.
So what's the whole hype with it?
I don't know. I really don't know. I've seen the videos and I'm like,
But you still go and get it, right?
Well, I didn't go.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, oh my God, it's cute.
Okay.
I think it's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's a cute little bear cup.
I don't get it, dude.
I showed my boyfriend and I was like, oh my God, look, this is so cute. And so we were going through like all their drops that they were having. And he's like, oh, which one do you like? And I was like, oh, the bear is super cute. And I mentioned that one was super cute. And he was like, oh, okay. And he goes to work at 7. Starbucks opens at 4 or 5. I don't know. So he left extra early, went, got it, went to work, and came home with it.
Nice.
So that's how I got it. But I've seen how other people
were camping out, dude.
Yeah. No, he told me the story. He said that people were out there since like 1 a.m.
What the heck?
That they had like little tents, that people were getting in fights for them. Baristas were like hiding them. I don't know. So much drama with it.
It's for sure a girl thing. It has to be.
It has to be. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't know people were so serious about fucking cups.
Yeah. Dude, there's
like,
something about Starbucks, dude, because every year, I think even Chelo wanted like the Christmas cups or something a couple years back, but for sure a girl's thing.
Yeah.
I don't get it, like the whole Stanley thing, and I don't get it, but I know it's a girly thing.
Yeah. It's like hats, I guess, for you guys. Like cool hat drops. You're like, I want it.
Yeah.
But like if you don't get it, you're just like, fuck, I didn't get it. Bye.
Right.
But man, have you seen the videos of people not getting them? They like pop off on the employees and stuff. And I'm
what
like,
the heck?
yeah, I've seen crazy videos. And I'm just like, it's a cup.
Have you seen the ones that they're making from like the honey? And then they're yeah.
Uriel's tia sent me one because I posted like I got mine, and she was like, pues tal vez el mío no será Starbucks, but I got mine too. And she like posted the honey thing. I was like, oh my God, so funny.
It looks like it.
It does. And supposedly, I guess Amazon is selling one like it, just without the Starbucks logo.
Wasn't there a while back that I think it was Dollar Tree that was selling the exact same type of cups as Starbucks, but just without the logo, like the ones that has the little spikes or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
But it just didn't have the logo, and people were saying that, oh, it's the same cup, but it just doesn't have the Starbucks thing on it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's the same thing, or you want the Starbucks logo as a woman?
I think it's the same thing. Would I have gone and standed and made line at 4 a.m. for that cup? No.
Okay.
Would I have gone to get my Starbucks at 9 a.m. after dropping the boys off at daycare and picking up my regular coffee and asked, hey, do you have that cup?
Yeah.
And them saying no, you know?
Yeah,
I probably still would have asked in hopes that they had one. But if they didn't, they didn't, you know? Like, people are selling them for $200.
What the heck?
It's a $20 cup or $30 cup.
Damn, that's insane.
I've seen them on offer for $200, $300.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, what the hell? That's crazy. I told my boyfriend, me dan ganas de vender el mío, $300.
You think people are buying them for that price?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I think overall there's a market for everything.
Do you mind turning the air on?
Yeah. It's getting hot, huh?
Yeah.
Over there sweating.
No, but it's crazy. I don't know. It's just one of those things where some people go crazy for these things, you know? Especially Hello Kitty. I was shocked that they dropped like their merch and Hello Kitty merch the same day.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like they should have split that up.
You think so?
I think so. Hello Kitty is huge. There's girls that go crazy for Hello Kitty.
But still, everything's sold out, no?
Everything.
Yeah, fuck.
I went to Target that same day, a little later in the day, like 12. And they had a Starbucks in that Target. So I kind of skimmed to see what else they had.
Yeah.
Gone.
Oh, shoot.
Everything was gone.
Damn, that's
my
insane.
boyfriend said that when he went in the store, there was only about 8 cups, and he was like third in line.
Yeah.
So he had like secured one.
Yeah.
But he said people were like monkeys with their heads cut off, like going crazy. I'm just like, over a cup?
I wonder if they put a limit on how many you could buy per person.
Yeah, you can only buy one per person. No, he said that Starbucks came out and that the girl was not playing with them.
Oh, shit.
That she said it's one per family. So if you brought your kid, that means you only get one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And like people were like, oh, shit, okay. Because he's like, yeah, some people came as a family, like husband, wife, and kid.
Oh, yeah. Expecting
to try to get 3, you know, one per person. And that she came out, she's like, no, you guys get one per family. And I already saw who you grouped up with. So you only get one. And that they were all like, okay. He's like,
damn,
all right,
taking
cool.
it hella serious, huh?
Yeah. No, but there were some videos that like even the Starbucks employees were taking the cups. So a lot of people, there was a lot of like going back and forth on whether Starbucks employees should get a cup or not. Because supposedly Starbucks policy says, I looked it up. I didn't look it up. No.
Yeah.
I didn't look it up. There's this girl I follow, Leanza, who posted that Starbucks employees are not allowed to buy merchandise on the clock. So they must be on their break or on their lunch in order to buy merchandise, or after like everybody has gotten one or something like that. I don't know. She posted like the full rules and everything, because I guess there was a lot of videos of employees like grabbing all of the cups and buying them. So everybody was upset because they'd been in line since 1 a.m. So it's like, oh, well, it's not fair. You know, they belong to us. We're actual customers. You work here. So I don't know. It was a bunch of drama around that cup. I'm like,
insane.
damn, I don't even want it no more. And I have it.
Yeah.
It was so much drama.
Yeah. I mean, going back to that, I feel like as an employee, I mean, you should have some sort of like,
that's what I told
priority.
my boyfriend. If I work there, you damn right I'm taking a cup.
Yeah.
I fucking bust my ass for the company. Like, if I want a cup, I'm getting a cup.
Yeah, maybe like a limit or something, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you get one or something
Yeah. But I guess they were taking more than one. I guess that's where the problem was, that they were taking more than one. Because, I mean, but also, I guess Starbucks only sent like 2 or 3 per store.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, so I guess you were so I guess you were shit out of luck, because the baristas would come in and buy all 3, 1 for each, and then it's like, oh, well, there's no more, sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah, so I mean, I get both sides, because I'm like, well, if I busted my ass every day making coffee for you guys, I deserve one.
Yeah,
personally. But then I see the other side, and it's like, well, you work there, I'm the client, so I deserve one.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of that, man, I think earlier we were mentioning about like the whole like TikTok thing and of like going back to work and stuff. I feel like with TikTok and people going viral, so many people have made businesses like making coffee, like selling like some sort of desserts and stuff like. Dude, I need to come up with something.
No, I have mixed feelings about that.
Really?
Because anybody thinks they can start a business now.
And
what's wrong with that? It takes a lot to start a business.
Okay, like in what sense?
I feel like it's so unprofessional for people to be like, if you're 5 minutes late, it's a $25 fee. If you're more than 5 miles away, it's a $30 fee. That's so ghetto.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, no. There's these people opening up businesses that have no business etiquette.
Oh, okay.
Like, there is business etiquette.
Right.
Like, if you are running a true business, you're not saying like, oh, you're 16 minutes late, I'm charging you $35.
What the heck? People are doing that? What?
Yeah.
What type of business? Like desserts?
Like beauty.
Oh, okay.
More like beauty businesses, which I get, you know, time is crucial in the beauty industry. I've done it. Time is crucial. Your time should be respected. I don't go against that. But there's no reason why you should be charging a $30 late fee.
Yeah, that's a lot.
There's just no reason. Like, fill her up with the time you have and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, they know they're late. You know they're late. Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's this like business etiquette that people just don't have that they really should take a class on. Or the posting. Oh my God. I just want to tell you guys, if you guys are not here on time to pick up your desserts, your order is canceled. Your order is canceled.
What the heck?
You haven't seen that?
No.
Or maybe I followed the wrong businesses.
Dang.
I've seen that.
Yeah, that's not in my algorithm. That's crazy. I've never seen any of that.
I see that all the time. Oh my God. And I hate when they say, bellas.
Wait,
like, girl, stop calling me that.
Say that again?
They say bellas, hermosas, bellas,
Yeah.
bellas, hermosas, chulas, preciosas.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I hate those terms.
Yeah.
Hermosas, hay que ser responsables con sus pedidos. Si me van a pedir, acuérdense de depositar.
Yeah.
Like, that's so ghetto for me.
Yeah. Why though?
Because, like, if you're truly running a business, you're not on Instagram talking shit. To me, that's talking shit to your client. Like throwing low blows to your clients. Right. Just message her, whoever you're trying to throw the hint to. Yeah. Because you know what you're trying to do.
Yeah. Because
I've done it. I've ran a business before. I've been annoyed with the client before. I've wanted to post that video. Yeah. Subbing them. Right. You know, yeah. I've wanted to. Yeah. But you have to keep it professional. You have to run the business that you think you have and say, I'm not going to post that. She knows what she did. She knows she's late. They know we're adults. Yeah. They know. Yeah. They know they were late. They know they didn't send the deposit. Yeah. They know. You don't have to make 20 videos going off about it.
So that's why it bothers you if like so many people creating business just because of the way that they're behaving. Yeah. And not being professional.
I feel like it takes away from the people that actually go to school and study business and the people that actually put in the work and go get a business license and go get a sellings permit and go get, you know, they do the whole 9. Right. And then here comes little Betty. Yeah. Selling brownies and she's like this that and it's like, damn, Betty, shut the fuck up and sell brownies. Like, damn.
But wouldn't it be like, hey, if she has her market, then people are gonna buy out from her, right?
You're right.
Yeah. Maybe
I'm not the client for Betty.
Yeah. But they're popping up on your algorithm though. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
I get it too.
Sometimes it's like people you follow from back in the day, you know?
Okay. Yeah, but I get you. But then at the same time, it's giving a lot of people opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
And if they pop off, then...
No, yeah. Like the cinnamon rolls. I don't know if you've seen those.
I've seen that.
Like the loaded ones where they do like matcha cinnamon rolls, Oreo cinnamon rolls. Like they do all kinds of cinnamon rolls. That has been super poppin'. Or the girl that sells raspados that did like Starbucks raspados or something like that. She sells them right on Market by the Costco.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, she's gotten poppin' too.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm not knocking them. Yeah, I'm not. I fully respect it because that's how I started too. I started lashing from my home, but I just feel like if you are truly invested in doing your business and opening your business and you're fully committed, you should have a little bit of professionalism and a little bit of courtesy to your clients, you know? Yeah. If they're late, if they're this, if they're that, I don't know. Their loyalty stands more than being 10 minutes late.
So I have 2 things, right? I have one that I'm going to dive in right now. And then the other remind me of China and influencers. Okay. China and influencers. Okay. But so going back to the whole thing of like people taking off and selling products and stuff. How do you feel about this, right? I think it's been close to a year. Yeah, close to a year that Chelo bought, you know how they have the Dubai chocolate or something like that? Okay, so what's your thoughts on somebody just getting a Costco cheesecake and drizzling that thing on top and selling it by the piece?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I get it. People might feel like it's a scam because it's a Costco cheesecake.
Yeah.
However, they came up with the idea.
Right.
Like their brain worked smarter than yours. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like you're hating on them because they were smarter.
Okay.
Because yours is homemade and you busted your ass baking that $80 cheesecake.
Yeah.
Whereas Costco sells them for $16. So,
right. Dude, because I had told Chelo that freaking so many times, right? Like I had told her, look, Chelo, get a cheesecake, cut it up in slices, put dress it up
load
nice.
it
up with like strawberries and drizzle it maybe carrot. Oh no, I had told her like mazapan, drizzle mazapan on
like different flavors.
Just put it there and make it your own. Put a little sticker, boom, sell it by the piece, right? And she didn't really care for it as much. They would rather go like homemade stuff. Like, dude, you're wasting so much time. This is about
you can lie and say it's homemade.
Okay,
repackage it.
But now I
put
also
the same ingredients on the label.
Yeah, but then also now
how many companies don't do that? You think your Dior bag was made differently than the DH Gate bag? No.
Yeah.
It was made in the same factory, except one was shipped to Dior and quality checked and made sure it was up to date to their standards, and the other one wasn't. That's the only difference.
So now, okay, the reason why I brought that up is because I had told this to Chelo, right, to do that. But then it so happens that Chelo wanted to surprise me. She went to go buy, I think it was the Dubai chocolate, I think milkshake or something. Oh, but then she got me a cheesecake with a Dubai, and I'm like, oh man, I was so excited. I'm like, dang, I want to try this. And then I love cheesecake, and then I started eating it. And I noticed, wait a minute, I know my cheesecake. And it turns out what the heck? This is from Costco. So my whole excitement went down because I was expecting homemade or something different. So now dang, so this is how I felt once I found out it was through Costco, right? So it's almost like, I don't know if people should say, hey, this is Costco or made and I made it my own, or just, hey, people find out whether you like it or not, so be it.
Yeah. I mean, as the business point of view, you find out when you find out. Right. As a client point of view, up to you. Up to your discretion, you know. Cause like you said, if you're a fucking cheesecake connoisseur, up to you. You know what you like. Yeah, but if you don't, if you're just there for the dessert, do you really care? Because you're right, dude. Other restaurants do it. We had the same experience in Seaport Village that I think I was going to order a michelada, but then somebody else before me, they ordered one and they literally went to the fridge, opened one from 7-Eleven, poured it, and they just put the rim around it, and they put chamoy or something. Here you go. I ordered $16 or something. I ordered something too at a restaurant, and they pulled it out, and I was like, I know this is from Costco.
Oh yeah, what was it?
I know. I think it was I don't even remember. It was a long time ago. But it was some sort of dessert. Okay. And they pulled it out. I think it was a chocolate cake. Yeah. And I know I know my chocolate cake. Yeah. No, but I really don't remember what it was, but whatever. They pulled out the dessert, and when I tried it, I was like, I think this is Costco. I know this is Costco, but how do I prove it? Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't upset.
You feel cheated a little bit though, right? No? I feel like if somebody pours you a freaking michelada from the fridge.
Yes and no, because I think of packaging. I think about presentation. You can go buy a $16 cheesecake at Costco, but it's not going to be presented to you in the way it was presented. True. I always tell my suegra sells breakfast burritos, the little burritos de hielera.
Yeah. Oh, what the heck? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she sells them in National City.
So, wait, pre-made?
Yeah, pre-made. Like in the ones in aluminum foil that you buy for $3.
Okay. I thought like,
she made them?
No, I was thinking she got like, those like frozen burritos.
Oh, no. She makes them fresh every morning and she wraps them in foil. Like the ones the Mexican ladies sell for $3. Yeah. She goes and sells them every single day. I tell her all the time, they're so fucking good. If you marketed yourself and you slapped a cute pink sticker on it, you would pop off.
I agree. I agree.
Swear to God, you would pop off because they're so good and they're huge.
Yeah.
They're huge. Like the other hielera burritos are like this big and they barely have guisado in them.
Yeah.
Hers are like this big and they're full of guisado.
Yeah, and come up with a little phrase or something like that.
Doña Eli's burritos. Yeah. I already have I have the whole game plan for her.
Well, if she
doesn't want it.
If you make a TikTok pretending like, oh, follow me to go to my suegra's, like, you know what I mean? Like, Doña Eli.
She doesn't want it.
Really?
I'm like, Eli, you would grow. I know you would grow.
Why doesn't she want it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess we haven't really touched the subject too much, but I've shared with her, like, girl, if you do this, this, and that.
Girly pop.
Yeah. Like, I made a ABC business plan for her.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I know, but I don't know.
Because you got me thinking of this other metaphor or story that this person, like, I think they would make boats or something, and they would make one boat a day, right? And they're like, why are you only making one boat when you can make so many different boats? And like you wouldn't have to be working every single day because you would be making so much. Then you'll be rich. Then you can spend all your extra time by the beach. But his mentality is like, no, I'm making one, and look where I'm at. I'm still at the beach. Right? Yeah. So regardless,
maybe.
Like a lot of people they just want to be happy with their current state, make a little bit of money, and that's
honestly, that's what my dad says. Like, entre más dinero, más problemas.
Yeah.
And it's true.
Yeah. So maybe that's
so
her
true.
mentality. Like,
yeah. Plus, yeah. I mean, I agree, but I always tell her, like, there's this coffee shop in San Diego. I don't want to say their name, but there's this coffee shop in San Diego that sells burritos for the same burritos that my suegra sells for $3.
Yeah.
Burritos de hielera, tortilla de harina, and a guisado about this big. Mm-hmm. The same burrito that you can buy in any corner of San Diego for $3.
Yeah.
This coffee shop sells it for $8.
Oh, shit. Dang.
And they sell out.
Really?
They sell out. Huh. Every single day they sell out. I don't know how many burritos they're making. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
But they sell out every single day. Why? Because they have a huge, beautiful logo with a cute Instagram spot for you to take a picture of your burrito and your coffee. And you go and you drop almost $25 on a burrito and a coffee. A burrito this big.
Yeah. But that's everything. People want to post. People
pay for the name, for the aesthetic, for the experience, for the vibe.
Yeah, it's for social media.
That's what people are paying for.
Yeah, especially like
and I've tried it and the coffee is shit.
Yeah.
It's gross. I'll take my $6 Starbucks any day over that.
Yeah.
And I've heard similar experiences. There's people that have told me, like, don't try it. I get my lashes done across the street from there. Yeah. And my lash girl, I'm like, have you tried that spot? She's like, yeah, don't. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Horrible experience. Every single person has told me it's a horrible experience. But they are popular because they're cute.
Yeah.
And that gets them by.
It's their branding, dude.
Yeah. It's the brand that gets you. That's it.
Yeah. And yeah, dude, that's the thing. But man, I feel like I want to do something like that just because I feel like similar to what you were saying right now, that you know what it takes to take a little business and make it pop off. I almost want to try it for the experiment. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's see if I can make it.
What can you lose?
Yeah.
There's nothing you're going to lose because the investment is not that bad.
I'm going to try the cheesecake, dude.
Try it.
I'm going to cut it, put like mazapan,
and if you do like events, like if you get a little snack cart in TJ, they're $300. You could get a custom one. Yeah. You go to Costco, you buy your cheesecake, you can freeze them. You don't lose money because they're never going to go bad.
Yeah.
You freeze them and you make like loaded cheesecake events for parties. Yeah. You make $300 each event.
Like there's a panaderia here, I think here locally.
I'm all sharing your business plan. You're like, shut up.
Yeah, there's a panaderia here that they literally cut their conchas in half and they put like a pumpkin
I tried
filling or something. Oh, did you really?
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
It was good.
Oh, really?
I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, why is it not going to be good? Because the concha, you already know what a concha is.
No, but I mean, there's some conchas that are dry.
Yeah. So this one was pretty good.
Anyways,
you said anyways.
Yeah. No. Okay. So can we talk about Shadi Bay's downfall?
Let's do it.
How did that girl fumble that bag?
First of all, I didn't know she had like
poor girl,
really?
Man. Had she taken advantage, she created a whole language.
Yeah.
Shadi Bay created a whole language. She had millions of people speaking her language.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Deberéis.
There was one that I was here.
There were so many words that she created.
Yeah.
That everybody was sharing.
Right.
Everybody was talking about her. Everybody was
mimicking her.
Yeah. Whether it was good or bad. At this point, bad publicity is publicity, and her name was out there.
Right.
It was so up there. Like, she was that girl. You could love her or hate her, but she was that girl.
Yeah. But so what? She's not popping off no more, or what?
I mean, not
like before.
Not like before.
Yeah.
That's why I say she really fumbled that bag, because had she milked that moment, had she built that community and really locked in, and stopped bullshitting, because I think a lot of where she messed up on was like losing all these brand deals because she was being unprofessional.
Right.
You know, so had she locked in or had good management or had someone, you know, guiding her and telling her like, hey, you know, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Maybe you shouldn't be doing this. She would have just been...
Dude, that's hilarious. She created her own language.
She created her own language, and people were following it. I was using it.
Yeah,
like,
because
to
it
be
was catchy.
funny, you know? Like, with my boyfriend, like, vacilando, like, we would say her words. Man, everybody was saying her words.
I'm trying to remember one that I would use, too, but it came from her, too. Like, okay, bye, or something like that. She would say something like, oh man, I can't remember, but I used to say something that came from her like, hey.
She had an entire language developed for our society.
There was a point in time that like she had so many people go to the mall or something like that for her. Yeah, it was insane.
She was that girl. Whether you loved her or hated her, people were on whatever she was on. You know? She was fun. I thought she was funny. I thought her content sometimes was funny. Sometimes it wasn't. Whatever, it got her where she was at, you know.
But why do you think it popped off? Because I personally think it's because she doesn't care what people say.
Yeah, right? She didn't give one fuck about what people said about her. She's like, I don't care. This is me.
But isn't it crazy?
She was unapologetically her.
But isn't it crazy that we watch people that they don't really care what people think of, right? Mm-hmm. And we're scared at times to be ourselves because we're worried about like, oh fuck, what are people gonna say? Mm-hmm. You know? And I've seen so many people that pop off like crazy, and you're right. It's social media and all your momentum. At one point, is gonna it's gonna stop and it's gonna go downhill. Yeah. You know, like Benji was one of them. I know he was super popping off.
Yeah, but see, the thing with him is I don't think there was no stop to him. Yeah. I think his momentum slowed down. Okay. But he's still there. Yeah. And I think with Shadi Bay, it just went so downhill that she had to rebuild. Like, I follow her I follow her, and she has not popped up on my For You page nothing.
Yeah, that's
in
right.
the last 6 months, I want to say.
Yeah, that's right.
And I follow her.
That's crazy.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like, even if, obviously everybody's going to have highs and lows, but I really think she fumbled it to the point where it was like, you got to rebuild at that point.
Yeah. Who do you think is popping right now from those type of social media creators?
I think Wendy, the twin.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I don't even follow her, but her
She's
clips.
everywhere. Yeah. And see, that's what good management is like. Like, they are putting her everywhere. They're exposing her to this community, that community, this community, this age group, that age group. Like, they're putting her everywhere. I'm a 30-year-old woman, and she's on my For You page.
Yeah.
I have an 18-year-old cousin, and she's on her For You page.
Right.
You know, I have a 32-year-old boyfriend, and she's on his For You page.
Yeah.
So it just gives you the range of where she's at.
You know that all these people hire clippers to clip up their content?
Oh, really?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, dude. So what it is like, let's say...
Sometimes I think about that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just hiring someone to do everything for me, and then I'll go viral.
Yeah, well, it's aside from that, like they hire so many clippers, right? So you know how they live stream, a lot of them. So they'll literally have people like
watching them.
Yeah, watching and grabbing those little moments, and they'll put a caption on there and just posting like crazy, Yeah, so they have clippers. You know how I have like an editor, but I have to like, here, edit this. But they have clippers that they literally just take everything, boom, posting and post it, but from multiple accounts.
That's crazy.
And they'll like even title like or create a page that says like Wendy Ortiz.
Oh, so they're like,
blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, they make their own accounts.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, like I even have one of my friends, Danny Flores. He at times calls himself like a third person. All right, so he'll put Danny Flores reacts to, but it's him posting it.
Oh, yeah, because that'll get more content.
Right, because like, who the hell is this? Right, yeah. So I at one point wanted to do that. Right, remember one time that we did a podcast, and I think you shared something, or somebody shared it with you, and you're like, oh, you missed this, like, or something like that I should have clipped it.
Oh, okay.
Something like that, right? I think somebody shared a part of the podcast that you said something, and I never made like an edit for it.
Okay.
But it was like, oh shit, like that would have been a good one to make. But that's what clippers do. They select certain things, they put a caption, and they take off, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they have clippers. Like, I don't know if you know who Neon is, but he's saying like they spend thousands of dollars on clippers. Yeah.
Sometimes money gets you places too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
like if you have the resources to do certain things, it's like you have more opportunities to grow than other people that maybe don't have that.
And
you know?
At the end of the day, it's an investment. Yeah.
Which I agree. It's like, well, if you're paying for your daughter to go to private school, you would hope she has a better opportunity at a better college.
Yeah, it's like playing the lotto too.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm paying for her education to be a little bit better, so it's the same thing. It's like, well, I'm paying clippers, I'm paying editors in hopes that maybe my content gives a little bit more.
And the way that you have to look at it, it's like a business. They say that a business is not going to be making profit after like 3 years or so on and so forth. Why? Because the very beginning stages, you're investing a lot into marketing, into learning, making mistakes. You're going to lose a lot of money. People don't know your business.
You should start a business though. Yeah, you should. Because you have the platform to give it a little bit more exposure.
Right. And
you can make it a sponsor. Like you could do.
Yeah. And I've thought about that because like, dude, I'm already making this content. I need to make something there that, people that want to support.
Yeah. So make sure you tag me in all the clips so I can get the foot traffic.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, dude. Like, so that was something that I wanted to, that I was going to tell you on TikTok. Like I need to figure out what it takes to to collab on you on TikTok.
Oh,
because
okay.
you can, but the thing is that I don't know if you need a specific amount of followers or whatever.
Oh yeah, because I don't monetize on TikTok.
But I need to figure it out, dude, because I want to be, especially now that you're posting a lot.
Yeah.
And I was even going to tell you, if there's a specific part that maybe I didn't clip and you want it for you, let me know. I'll clip it up, edit it for you.
Okay.
Especially now that you're freaking like posting a lot.
Yeah.
Dude. So yeah, if in case I miss something, be like, hey, can you clip this for me? I'll edit it for you and you can post it.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out if I can collab with you. That'll be even better.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I need to figure it out. I know
don't think
Instagram you can.
Yeah, Instagram,
but TikTok, I need to figure out how to do it. Like, I think you need like a specific amount of like following and stuff. But on TikTok, I'm close to 14,000, and
that's so good.
Yeah.
Remember when you didn't even have 10K?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
And Instagram, I'm getting close to the 10K, dude.
Nice.
Instagram, I have 9,000.
Did you ever do the giveaway?
Dude, freaking Daniel never came through. Yeah, he never came through.
Damn.
He just stopped, dude. He stopped doing music. He stopped posting everything. He's just.
He went ghost.
I know why. Like, I know why he's like. I'll say this: it's the people surrounding him. Yeah, the people surrounding him, not like helping out, like in the sense, or not encouraging, or well.
Damn.
Yeah, but it sucks. He just stopped. He's not even making music. He's not posting content. Never did the giveaway. Yeah, he's like, nah, I don't know if I want to do a podcast. And we're like, nah. Like, he's just... and, dude, Gerardo Ortiz recorded songs for him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. It sucks, dude. He has all the... He's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
He's talented. He's just like, bro, like, you're missing out on so much.
Yeah.
I've told him plenty of times, but... Yeah, it's
that's so funny because I just thought about that because of the 10K thing, you know.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, well, are you gonna do a giveaway if you hit 10K?
Yeah.
But
Nah.
awkward.
Yeah. No, it's not awkward. It's just it is what it is, you know. But as far as doing a giveaway, I don't feel like I am. I feel like I'm just gonna make a post out of like a milestone, if anything, because it's been a long freaking road.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of these posts that I've been like taking off on Instagram, particular, that have like taken me up, have been from my live streams, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. But so my strategy with live streams, damn, we're almost at 2 hours. My strategy with live streams. Oh, you can see the hour on the bottom.
Oh, yeah. I just saw.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It feels like we've been here for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. So my strategy with live streams, I'll have like 5 different clips that I want to like have my talking points of, right?
Okay.
And then like I do like an intro, my talking points, and then from those video reactions, those mostly are the ones that I'm gonna post. So I pre-strategize those, like because if it caught my attention, it's gonna catch somebody else's attention, but I'm just gonna give my input with it. And and then like if I'm on the live stream, then people have their own input.
How many people do you average when you go live?
Oh, I do not a lot. Yeah, that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
The building, right?
Yeah.
The build. I think the most I've had was like 12 people. The majority of times is like 5 or 6 and stuff.
Okay.
But then later on, a lot of people watch it after the fact.
Right. Yeah. It's not just the live.
Right.
It's the content that you're creating.
That you're dropping.
The live.
Yeah, exactly. Like the most I've gotten through a live after, it's been like a 1,000 something, like close to 2,000.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not. But at the end of the day, I don't even like, you don't have to get too focused on those numbers, because I'm going to distribute my content everywhere.
Yeah.
And you're like, if you're famous, dude, I'm sure people like famous people have seen my stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure,
for
dude.
Sure.
I'm sure, because I'm posting so much. I know for a fact one of the biggest ones has been like that Ozzy Osbourne chick.
Oh yeah.
No, not Ozzy Osbourne. I forgot her name, but the
daughter.
The daughter, yeah. She liked. I think it had to do with one of yours actually.
Really?
Yeah, and there's been other ones, like other like influencers that have liked it. I'm like, oh shit, they've seen it. But I know, like, that's weird. I wish I could know who's been the biggest person that has watched it. Like, oh shit, like, because I'm posting a lot, dude.
Yeah.
But who knows? Yeah. Fuck, I wanted to talk about the other topic about China and stuff, but maybe, dude, if you're more than welcome
to come back because I have another topic I want to talk about.
Dude, if you're willing to come more often, dude, because honestly,
I don't know. Can I give up more date nights? I don't know.
Yeah. Or even,
it's just so hard.
Yeah.
Like, it's so hard. Like, I want to, and sometimes I'm like, I want to, but then it's like, sometimes I just have to hit you up and be like, hey, I'm free today. Like, are you free?
Yeah.
Rather than like scheduling it. Because there's times where I'm like, well, I don't have nothing to do right now. Like, let's go.
Oh, yeah. Let me know.
And then sometimes it could be that you're free too, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me know. But I'm always here at the house. Yeah. So, but yeah, I wanted to talk about this other one in specific, but I know it's going to drag on. And we're almost at the 2-hour mark. I think it's the 11:20. Yeah, it's 11:23 at night. So just in case you guys were wondering, and I'm always freaking, dude, that's why I wear the glasses. I'm always fucking tired. Dude.
11 and he's wearing sunglasses.
Dude, I'm beat, dude. Like in a couple hours, it's almost going to be 24 hours.
Yeah,
like
you've been up.
Is it 24 hours or 12 hours? 12 hours. No,
24.
Oh, 24, yeah. So
because 4 p.m. would have been
12. Yeah, 24 hours. So like in 4 hours, it would have been 24 hours being awake, dude.
That's crazy.
But
luckily, you're off tomorrow.
Yeah, but I still got to wake up early.
But can you sleep in on your days off?
Nah, especially because the baby wakes up early.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
What time is she up?
Like 7:30ish or something.
Oh, that's not too early for a baby.
Well,
that's standard.
Well, she'll wake up like at 5, but then she'll kind of like go back to sleep a little bit. But yeah, we'll see. But just so people know, like, I want to kind of talk about this, but maybe we can talk about it later. Or maybe, dude, if you're ever down to do like
a live,
or remotely.
Oh, like we can go live together?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should do that.
And you can just do it from your house.
I'm down to do that too. Yeah.
I do mine on Sundays, like 8 o'clock.
At night?
Yeah, at night.
Okay.
But if at one point you're like, oh, shit, like, are you down to talk about this? I don't have to go live, but I can record it through my live system and just re-upload it later.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So let's do it.
But yeah, I wanted to talk about, like, in China, influencers have to get some sort of degree to talk about specific subjects. Like, if you're not,
I mean, yeah,
I disagree.
Okay.
Yeah, I disagree, but that's why I was like, it's a whole rant.
Okay, yes and no. Like, I mean, certain subjects I agree with, but for example, we brought up breast tumors and kind of a lot of medical kind of terminology. It's like we could be misinforming people with all the stuff we're sharing. So, yeah, it'd be nice to have a medical opinion on certain things, because then misinformation is spread.
Right.
You know, if I would have said things that were incorrect, I'm not saying I did or I didn't, but if it's like, then it's like fear mongering and all these other kinds of subjects, like, oh, well, I heard a girl on a podcast say this and that. Yeah. And it's like, that's not even true. But
I think at that point, it's the person's responsibility
to do their research. Yeah. I mean, you see a bunch of shit online. You're not just going to say, oh, yeah, what so-and-so said is true.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that will.
But then there's many times that you can't even trust the professionals because there's money involved.
That's so true.
Or their opinion makes it better than yours? Mm-hmm. Because many times the people have life experiences that makes it more true than the so-called professionals.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that too.
Yeah. So
there's two sides to it. I mean, yes, I see how, maybe some people could be irresponsible with the information that they're sharing. But then also there's some people that are responsible with the information they're sharing that could give them a better insight
Or what about the freedom of speech?
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? Like, hey, I can talk about it. I can talk about whatever I want. But no, you need a freaking degree. And like, what the heck? Like, if I didn't decide to go on and do all this schooling, it's my choice.
True.
But you still should have the
ability to share your opinion.
Yeah. Because it's a God-willing gift.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
I have to think about that.
Yeah. It's because there's so many sides to that.
It's a lot.
According to what I saw, and who knows if this is factual too, right?
Yeah.
Because it was a post. Yeah, according to China, the influencers can only talk about they're gonna talk about serious subjects like medical stuff. Like you need some sort of degree. But
dang.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
It could just be a post. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, here even now, dude, like they're silencing a lot of people through just like they bring down their content. Like there's a lot of content I save and it just gets brought down.
Yeah.
So in a way, they're already doing it.
Yeah.
They silence people.
Or like the whole AI thing too. It's like, I don't know. It scares me because I'm like.
And it's only scratching the surface right
now.
It's going to get crazy. It's going to impact people's jobs. People are going to get scammed. Like the future generation.
It's scary. Yeah.
Have you heard that eventually the human workforce is no longer going to be needed?
Yeah.
So they're going to have to give wages to people like an allowance, like,
right.
Hey, here you go. Like, we don't need you. We have the robots and AI doing everything, but here you go, $2,000 for the month. You know?
And yeah, I don't know. It's scary because I'm like, there's some videos that I'm like, oh, that was so cute, and then I'm like, wait, let me watch that again, and I'm like, literally, like I have to clear my eyes. I'm like, was that real?
Yeah.
But it's to the point where it's like you don't even know what's real or not, you know?
Yeah.
So like you said, and that's only
the beginning stages. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna get scarier, but we'll see.
For sure. All right, Betty. I think we reached. Let me say it again.
I know we're all tired, sluggy.
It's almost 2 hours, dude. But dude, man, hopefully
what a great podcast. Yeah. I know it felt good.
Yeah, dude. Hopefully you can make it more often.
Yeah.
And if it motivates you even more, if you're down to come, and I don't mind clipping things for you for your own stuff out of oh shit, I like this, or I want to talk about this. Can you clip? You know? Yeah,
we'll do it.
Well, let's do it.
Do it.
And then eventually we have an endeavor we can promote it on the podcast.
I know. We both have to start an endeavor.
Yeah. Let me know. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. All right. Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Hoy no más.